Good morning. Ho, 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 ho. Day 3. Okay. So I just wanted to say real quickly, I feel like shit. Not terribly, but I don't want to let anybody know yet because I'm not on any medication.
Are you filming?
You can
No, sorry.
come in.
Hello.
Somebody loves me, and the cat won't leave me alone. Oh, that's a good story. I'm going to start with the cat story because about a month and a half ago, how long have I been doing this? 2-3 months? One of my symptoms was like over salivating and swallowing constantly, like over and over, and it was just obnoxious. I was becoming like crazy in my head because every time I would swallow, it was like swallowing air, and then the air gets stuck in my system that's got like cancer in it, but I didn't know that at the time, and it hurt. So what a loop, right? Anyway, the cat, Bima, come here, Beams. Right shoulder. Oh, Bima won't leave me alone. He's with me all the time. He sleeps with me. And, okay, can't see through you. There we go. He suddenly begins over swallowing. I kid you not. Every time he's near me, he's purring and he's. It was crazy for like a month and a half. And I'm like, at first it was annoying. I thought, oh my God, something's wrong with him. And I looked it up and I was going to take him to the vet. And I don't want to do that because he's 15. Whatever, that's a different story. Mine went away and his went away. And I'm like, oh my God. And he wouldn't leave my side. Like every time I'm sleeping, he'd end up right here on my shoulder, next to my head. And he just wouldn't leave me alone. And he would just do this swallowing and like he's over salivating and swallowing. And I realized that he's, I don't want to say mimicking me, but like trying to relate to what I'm going through. Or showing me that he knows what I'm going through, which is even more sixth sense. Animals, they're far more intuitive than we are. So I'm believing that he totally knows what's going on. Oh, okay. On another note, Indy. Every time, it's also been, oh my God, it's also been about a month and a half, 2 months. Oh, every time I'm there, he's Indy. He's like, Mom, and he's always winning at me, and he wants an apple. I like to think it's me. It is. So happy to see me. And so he comes right to the gate. He's like, come on, get the halter already. This is taking too long. Sometimes he even grabs the lead rope and he's already like, if I could put it on myself, I would, so we can expedite the process. I put the halter on, and I always give him a kiss because that's part of the routine. I put it on, and I take his muzzle and because I can't resist. I have a video of that, so I'm going to put that in here. So I put the halter on, and I take him, and we start to walk out the gate, and he tucks his neck under, and he goes, as we're walking out the gate, and out towards the back of the barn. I'm like, I love you so much. He's like, these animals, oh my God, so darn cute. And I went for the best ride yesterday, I have to say. He's high as a kite yesterday because, it's cool weather and we're out with our friend Pat and her horse Satch. So Satch and Indy, they're buddies and they like to, play. And they were both high, but they were perfect. We stayed, together the entire time, walking, trotting, cantering. It was like, we're never like that. There's always like this horse competition thing going on. And Indy gets a little riled, and then he starts to get crazy and a little bucky. And it's like, dude, you can't do that to me right now. That would really suck. And he didn't. And it was like the best ride ever. It was kind of cool. Anyway, thought I'd mention. That wasn't even the purpose of my getting on this morning. I honestly wanted to start off by saying that I woke up at 3:30 again in the morning, laughing. Woke up Matthew, laughing. And we lay in bed and we told stories again to each other. Stories that neither of us knew about one another. So, another silver lining. I'm loving all these silver linings. I am. It's kind of cool. One of the biggest ones is the amount of love I'm getting from people, from everybody, family, friends. The kind of love that it's kind of foreign to me because I didn't know how to accept it. Maybe I'm not even sure psychologically how to say that. That was part of our talk this morning in bed was, our upbringing. Tell you what, there's a lot that goes on in our psyche that we really can't explain, that we really have to try to figure out. And yeah, it was hard. It was hard having, I don't know. I grew up so independent. My God. I had to. I had to learn how to survive at a very young age. We're talking infant. Seriously, being adopted, that's another story. That's another story for another day. Maybe I'll even dress up one day so I don't look like I'm as sick as I look. I'm not as sick as I look. I'm fine. I'm riding, I'm doing life. Just my stomach kind of hurts. And that doesn't even feel different than it has for the past 8 months, quite honestly. But up here, now that I have a label to why my stomach hurts, now it hurts differently. Now I just feel it and go, oh, this sucks. Because I'm imagining what my pancreas looks like, and the cancer's invading into my stomach and, up into my spleen, and then I feel these sharp needle pains, like knitting needle, fat needle pains right under my left rib, right where the spleen is, and then my pancreas goes and it cramps up like a Charlie horse, and it doesn't release for a long time. That's fun. Not. But I've been complaining about this for a long time. So like I said, now that I've got a mental to it, and a visual, yeah. So it's oh, I love you, body, I love you, and I rub my belly all the time. I love you, I love you, I love you. Sorry, I'm almost giving you an X-rated version of this video. Didn't want to do that. Anyway, I'm trying to love myself. Back. This is where my mind works back and forth. Back to silver linings. So I'm connecting on an amazing level with my friends, an amazing level. And Kathy Kim's over yesterday. Sorry, that was almost X-rated again. And she takes off her neck. So it's all tangled up in my hair. She takes this off her neck. And she gives this to me. And she says that she's having one made for herself, identical, and she's never going to take it off. And I'm not going to take this off until I, have to go into surgery and whatnot. And it's just like a little square tube, but on the outside it says, I got to get close to the camera for you to see this, because I'm not him. It says, frickin' A again. It says blessed. I know that one. Hope. Believe. I'm contorting my face doing this, aren't I? And faith. That's cool. She was crying as she gave it to me. I'm crying as she gave it to me. That's pretty freaking cool. Damn. And she stayed for hours and we just talked and talked and talked and talked and talked. And I'm on fire lately. That's why I'm doing this video thing. I'm just oh, I've got so many things to say. and I want to share, and I want my kids and my family, my friends, I want you to be able to see me for the now. Just in case, whatever, that sounds morbid. It's not. I'm just documenting. I want to let you know what cancer's like because none of you are allowed to have it. Sorry. Nope, not gonna happen. I'm the teacher. Don't forget that. I'm gonna tell you what it's like, and that is all you need to know. I'm weird. I know this. That's gonna keep me alive right there. This. My sense of humor about everything. Gotta laugh. Gotta keep that sense of humor going. That'll battle all kinds of demons. Creepy curly demons that want to get inside your freaking body and take over. Not gonna happen. Sorry, dude. Fuck off. By the way, I probably should mention I've never videoed myself, so this is really awkward. Really awkward. I can see myself. I'm waving to myself, waving to you. You're gonna get so bored of watching this because I'm really having a good time with this portion of it all. So everybody's coming over today. All the kids, and I think Tony's coming over, and I think at some point Kathy's coming over with Kaylee, and it's gonna be a very busy weekend. Yay! And it's a 3-day weekend. Yay! Double yay! So Sean and Rachel are coming out with the puppies. They're gonna go to the Gill Days. They're gonna drop off the puppies or spend some time over there. Then they're gonna come here, and then they're just gonna go back and forth. And I'm so excited. So they don't know. Maybe they do know. I mentioned this documentary thing that I want to do, but they don't know that they're gonna be in it. That's gonna be really fun. Everybody that comes over is gonna be in it and part of it. And we're gonna talk and tell stories and just kind of spur me into telling fun stories because God knows I've got a load of them because I have had funny freaking things happen. Really funny things happen.